Hey guys, this is Kenny over at learnhowtogrowsprouts.com. You know how much I like broccoli sprouts. I'm always talking about them, and I have all kinds of information about broccoli over at my website at learnhowtogrowsprouts.com. Today I want to talk about broccoli sprouts nutrition. Uh, we're living in an epidemic of malnutritioned, undernourished people. Even though we are a nation of obese people, we're certainly undernourished. And one of the ways to really supercharge your diet is to eat sprouts. And broccoli sprouts are particularly potent. Okay, you can get 10 to 20 times the value, food value from sprouts than you do from the full-grown broccoli. Now just go ahead and do a search in Google and see if that's not true. I mean, there are many, many studies that have been found to validate this point. Here's some other points. As it states here, an ounce of broccoli sprouts contains 4% of the recommended daily value of dietary fiber, and 50% of the recommended amount of vitamin C, and 2% of the recommended intake of calcium. Now, there's this interesting chemical that was discovered through some work by Johns Hopkins University. It's called sulforaphane, and it's been found to treat or prevent several types of cancer, including prostate and breast cancers. Now, of course, I have to say may prevent, because these days, unless it's a prescription drug that has quote-unquote been approved by the Food and Drug Administration, it doesn't have the media's blessing. But trust me here, folks, that most of these prescription drugs that people are prescribed to take are really killing them. They're man-made, synthetic compounds that many times have devastating effects on the body. And you don't need that. You can buy sprouts inexpensively, grow them on your own, and supercharge your health. Now, broccoli sprouts shown evidence of protection against a rampant stomach bug that can lead to ulcers. That's H. pylori. A lot of people have ulcers in today's stressful world, and they take all kinds of Tums and these different prescription medications. Stay away from that junk and just grow yourself some sprouts. You can also chase away respiratory ailments like asthma. And of course, broccoli sprouts has greater levels of antioxidant enzymes. Now, you get these free radicals in your body that creates all types of oxidative effects. Oxidation, just like when if you take a bite out of an apple and just set it on the counter for a minute, you notice how it all turns brown? Well, that's called oxidation. Oxidation causes your car to rust, for example. Well, the same oxidation can cause terrible damage in the cells of your body. And eating live food, such as broccoli sprouts, can really diminish a lot of those detrimental effects. But you'll preserve the nutrients best if you eat sprouts raw. But you can cook them, and I do cook them oftentimes in a stir fry. And you just cook the sprouts over a lower heat and let them not cook for more than a minute or so or two. And that's usually sufficient, because you don't want them to get all droopy. You want them to maintain their crunchy property. But I eat them raw in salads, sandwiches, wraps, those types of things. Really handy for that. And I call that out here, that you can eat broccoli sprouts by sprinkling a handful on top of a salad or in a wrap. And they have an interesting taste. It is kind of a peppery flavor. It almost reminds me of radish. And it has a very different flavor, actually, than the full-grown mature broccoli. They're their own kind of element when you eat them as a sprout. Well, they're very tasty. I love them. You can eat a variety of other sprouts in combination, and I talk all about that over at my website at learnhowtogrowsprouts.com. Sign up for my free course and learn more about it. Hey, thanks, guys. Talk to you later.